Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I want to go over this TV mount. So we just got this installed yesterday. So a few kind of pluses and a little bit of minuses in there as well. So first let's go over the good part. The good part is the actual mounting itself. This thing feels very, very secure. I love having a wider base, so that way you can get it bolted in over here as well as over here. Now we did run into an issue here. On this particular wall, there is a stud lined up, where'd it go? Stud lined up on this one. Now the one over there, there's no stud on it. So the good thing was that this product actually came with like the anchor screws, so that way you can anchor it into the drywall. So it does give it a little bit more stability, a little bit more safety, but this one is nice, secure. Again, that's in an actual stud. So over here, on the other hand, this was not a fault of the product at all. The outside or the other side of this particular wall is an exterior wall. So right through that hole was brick. So having a normal screwdriver, normal drill, it didn't quite go through. So we had to scoot the TV down a little bit, and we just want to try to make sure that we at least got one part in the stud. But I love that the product came with anchor screws to help with a situation like this. But as far as the actual function of this, it functions fantastic. You have multiple things that move. You have one little spot here that can move, that allows, let me try to scoot. It's kind of hard to do one-handed here, but if I scoot it against the wall, you can kind of see that allows it to flatten. Actually, let me go back over here to pull it back out now. So pulling it away from the wall. This allows plenty of adjustments. Again, that part moves, this moves, that moves as well. So all of this stuff functioning is very nice. Again, by having a little swivel action right here, this allows the TV to move this way. So that way, if you were different parts of the room, you need some movement here. And you can also pull this away from the wall. Again, there's lots of functioning parts or moving parts. So very, very good. The one thing that I like and dislike about this is right here, these little screws here, this allows you to adjust the tilt of the TV. So tilt meaning it can go actually like this way or that way. So I like that you have that ability. The thing I do not like about it is if you decided to adjust the tilt, maybe the lighting in the room changed, or maybe you're standing 1 minute and you're sitting the next and you just want to adjust that tilt. That is not something that is easily done. You have to come back here, and again, it requires a tool. So again, that's not an easy thing to adjust. When we first put this thing up here, the actual TV was tilted a little bit too far like this. It was actually almost tilted down. So it would be perfectly fine if you were sitting or whatever you want to do there. But again, in order to tilt it back up, it's not something you can do just simply with your hand. Like all of this stuff here, you can move very, very easily. Like even here, if I want that to move, it's literally as simple as grabbing with my hand. In order to do anything back here, you pretty much need two hands to do it. So I'm not going to keep trying to move it around and break my TV. But again, this moves very easily. This requires a second hand to do it easily. But again, that actually requires a tool. So it's nice that you can adjust the tilt. I know most, or I'm gonna say most, I know a lot of like TV mounts that I've had before did not offer that at all. So it's neat that it offers it. I just wish they would have made it a little bit easier to adjust. But other than that, a fantastic product. I would definitely recommend it. Again, it's very sturdy. Again, lots of moving parts. To get this onto the TV itself wasn't difficult at all. Again, that's just screwed into the TV. This mount or this bracket came with it. You put this into the TV, you put that onto the wall, and a TV this size, you need two people or somebody to help you out. But pick up the TV, hook it in here and hook it in there, and then there's a few things to tighten to make sure it doesn't fall off. But pretty easy to install, other than, again, if you run into issues like this. Again, I wasn't thinking about that being an exterior wall over here. But again, they came prepared, got the anchor screws in. So all in all, a good product. I definitely recommend it. So there you go, guys. I hope somebody out there got something from this video And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.